Welcome back to News 360. It's now time for Mission, which is supported by Star Ghana with funding from Danida, the UK Aid and the European Union. Now, the people of Yaro now have a new building for the junior high school. For the first time in the history of the community, the District Assembly has constructed a 6-unit classroom block, an office and a library for the school. This follows Mission's expose of the poor nature of the old school building put up by the community. Bright Nana Amfo reports reptiles chased pupils in classrooms due to the poor state of the building.
Sometimes you read, but the snake can come with you. The teachers can run out about the snake. The teachers fear the snake before the last 2 weeks. We killed another snake with this in this class. You will be afraid. You can't let. Anytime you see like this and like this, sometimes you might afraid. If the teacher will learn with you and you don't understand the learning.
This was the trauma of many kids at Yaro Junior High School. Its primary school was in quite good shape, but same cannot be said for the junior high school. The structure was put up by the people so many years ago.
During the rainy season, we find it difficult to teach because looking at the structure, if it is just the sign of raining, we have to just let them close, whether it's time for closing or not, because you see the structure of this building, it can fall down at any time. So it affects learning seriously.
They had studied under trees for many years before this. In fact, this was a put-off. Teaching and learning was difficult. Many children stayed away from school. 30 pupils dropped out due to this. The community was distressed. Their leaders have had no education, and so they wanted something good for their children. But this was difficult if it has to be done by themselves. In October 2017, the mission team visited Yaro. This was to push for the provision of essential services. A new school building for the junior high school was paramount. The District Assembly and the Directorate of Education took up the challenge. The Assembly led the efforts.
When I entered the classroom, I realized that any time you happen to have a sign of rain, then it means that the students will have to go home. And the teachers too have to vacate the place and leave because it's actually threatening. If we are there and it is raining, I think you see the kind of dangers that you will be exposed to. I think that one has necessitated this kind of project that we are coming to give to you so that the students, when they come, they will sit comfortably without any panic of anything.
Construction started as soon as the contract was awarded at a cost of 179,000 cedis. Some 6 months on, this is the new structure. The kids are happy.
The
excitement on the faces of these children simply shows how happy they are. You cannot begrudge them. For several decades, they have gone to school in a dilapidated structure. This has impacted negatively on their performances at the basic education school level. Today, though uncompleted, as you can see behind me, almost completed, this structure is expected to offer these young ones a conducive environment for them to learn. Education at Yaro will see improvement, and the kids are expected to show that performance at the basic education certificate level. The over 800,000 population of Yaro have for the first time seen a new school building. The dream of a conducive environment for teaching and learning has been realized thanks to the mission team.
The structure we're having already, due to the the nature of the structure even is not appealing. What we are seeing now, we are also happy, even teachers are happy, students are also happy. But when you sit inside this classroom, you will feel comfortable, teachers will be comfortable and the students will be comfortable. The last time when it's rainy season like this, we have to run away. But now, I don't think we will have another problem like that.
The junior high school will very soon be sitting in a new building. This is expected to improve performance at the basic education level. The community is happy.
When the contract came, they had a meeting with the elders and they agreed that if there's any kind of support, like the carrying of the sand, blocks and what have you, they are ready to put in their best. So that, yes, that's what they did. They know that it's good for them.
But is asking for more.
They are again appealing to the ensemble to help them finish the library, because if they can put this kind of structure, they know they can finish the library too.
Yaro is not ending its advocacy for improved social amenities. The assembly says it is so far satisfied with work.
It is good that we construct a permanent and a strong structure for them. So I took it up and then we were able to award it to a contractor, and then that contractor also did very well. He went to site, and then the sort of quality job he did there, we were all very happy when I visited the community and visited the school as well on one of my rounds. So when I went there, in fact, the community chief and the assembly members all testified that the contractor actually did work to meet their expectation. Currently, it is not all completed, right, but the stage at which it has reached, I think just there were some small finishing touches, then it will be completed and handed over to the school to use.
Residents of Yaro are grateful. They are satisfied and have pledged to continue the advocacy for more social infrastructure. Bright Nanamfo, TV3.
They had struggled for 12 years without a medical doctor. Some who could have been saved have died due to this. They relied on physician assistants, midwives and other healthcare workers to deliver healthcare. After Mission's report, the Dafiama Busie Issa district now has a medical doctor. Dr. Ibrahim Issa saw the story on the situation of the district and pledged to go on and serve the people. Brighton Anfo has more in this report.
Currently, you can go over a month without any medical officer attending to any single client in the district.
Roads are in deplorable state. This affects healthcare delivery. Healthcare staff would not work in the Dafiama Busie Issa district. Efforts to get a doctor have not yielded any results.
The Regional Director of Health Services recently asked one medical officer to be taking care of the district. So the arrangement is that every week he apportions 2 of his working days to attend to the clients in the district.
But this has not helped. The arrangement is not working. There is more work to be done than the number of hands. Pregnant women are most affected.
If the government should come in or the management should come in to support us with another service personnel like 2 midwives or 3, in addition to the current one, it will make work more easier.
The district worked hard at correcting this after Mission visited district authorities. District authorities took up the challenge to correct this. The advocacy started when Mission aired the story of the plight of the Dafiama Busie Issa district, which had no doctor. One selfless doctor, Dr. Ibrahim Issa, watched the story.
During your expose, this doctor approached the district assembly and indicated his readiness to come and work with us. So we sat down with him and we agreed on certain terms. And the assembly is ready to fulfill our part of the bargaining to make sure the doctor stays to save lives. So we are ready and we are prepared to do whatever that we have agreed on to make sure he delivers.
Dr. Issa's decision to move to serve the district and Ghana came after seeing the plight of residents. He vowed to make a change.
For me, individually, I want to make a difference. I want to help people. And I also believe that when we strengthen the peripheries, then the pressure on the bigger hospitals in the cities are reduced. And then as well as the cases that go there, some of them get to the cities, they're already bad, they're not salvageable. So if you really want to touch people, you want to touch lives, I think the periphery is the place to be.
I met him already in the district. He's there to acquaint himself with the system.
The DC in particular, when I met him, he made mention of the fact that the whole district, they don't even have a single doctor. And then the plight of the pregnant women. Sometimes when they are pregnant, they decide to stay home because of the distance they have to travel. I think the closest is Nadoli or so. The distance they have to travel, it puts them off. So most of them decide to just stay home and then do traditional approaches, and then sometimes ends up in complications. So when I thought about it, I was like, this is just not, yes, at least, even if I can make a difference, at least I can tell which cases need to be referred urgently, the ones we can also handle or deal with them.
He's starting work as a district doctor. Arrangements have been completed, except a few that have to be cleared with the Ghana Health Service.
The little that we can do in our power, we've been able to do that. Making sure we secure some accommodation, making sure we secure some little logistics that he might need to work with, making sure we secure some allowance that we'll be paying him while we wait for his full clearance. All those things have been taken care of. The major challenge now, which we have also tried to address, is about his transportation. So we have written to the Director General of Ghana Health Service, and now my DC has also followed it up with another letter, and we're hoping that he will respond positively, because I know him. He is also very interested in this area. So once he gets a vehicle released to him, that makes his movement easier to be able to visit the rest of the facilities, to also build the capacity of the staff within the district.
Residents are happy. A new doctor means no referrals to Naduli or Wa and the drudgery of traveling on poor roads. This also means improved health care. The district health team is grateful to TV3 Mission. A partnership has yielded results. They want enhanced collaboration to speed up development in the district. The district, meanwhile, continue to improve infrastructure in the push for a district hospital. A laboratory and other vital structures are ready to take off. With a new doctor ready to start work, the Dafema Busie Issa district is poised to open access to health care. Bright Nanamfo, TV3.
That's definitely some good news there. And that's how we wrap up Mission for tonight. It is supported by Star Ghana with funding from Danida, the UK Aid, and the European Union. Alfredo Kanze is standing by with more news updates.